How you doing, folks, and welcome back to the farm. We got a bunch of fun farm stuff planned today for this episode. My darling wife Remy is here, and she's going to help me do a little bit of work in our raspberry patch because they're growing kind of wildly. They need to be kind of tucked under the trellis system that we built this year. But it is a beautiful day. It's a little bit breezy, but it's beautiful, perfect to work in. And she's going to be snipping some of the dead branches and canes, pulling out some of the weeds just to keep this nice and neat and organized so we're ready to go for next year. And on some of these, it actually looks like we might be getting a little bumper crop because there's a bunch of flowers. So they might be turning into raspberries again. Ready? You a good girl? Ready? I don't really want to trim these wires because this trellis system that I built this past spring hasn't yet gone through its first winter. So I just want to wrap these wires around. I've been putting it off. I should have done it a while ago, but I'll just wrap the wires around the tees, and that way it's ready to pull further and tighter if I need to next year. Since this is the first year of me building this raspberry trellis system, I'm very pleased at the way that this trellis system holds together the raspberry canes, and you can clearly define each raspberry cane now because it all has upright growth. Darlene, gusto mo?
Yeah, I love it. Mm.
Nice, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's very sweet actually and big.
Yeah, love
It's
it.
like a little bumper crop. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
we'll get more as the
Mm-hmm.
fall goes on.
Oh my God, so sweet.
Where's your Kong? Hey, this way. Hey, Mango. How you doing, buddy? Tango! Hey, Tango! Hey, Mango. How you doing, Chunk? Bubbles. Sushi, that's for Bubbles. Sushi, you're not coming outside today or what? You want to wait until later? Okay, I'm going outside. Bubbles can play with grass. Oh, Tango came back in. You're not going out again, Tango. This happened the other day. Okay, I'm closing the door. I got things to do. Huh? Are you coming out or what? Okay, you just stay close to home today, okay? It's not very often I can hold Tango. She's not really the kind that I can hold, but first thing in the morning, I can, and she's somewhat okay with it. She's trying to get away, but I do it anyway, even though she might not like it. Hey, Chunk. You want to go in the rabbit barn? Hey, Chunky. Hello, rabbit. Hi, Maggie. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you. In the rabbit barn, it looks like caught a rat. Going outside, Billy? Okay, there you go. How about you, Bubby? You going outside? Duck area is not looking too bad. Couple spots where I need to put some more wood chips, but they've already started to poop on it, and I don't see any rodent activity, so that's great. They're not making too much of a mess around the feeder, so it's all good. Where you going, ducklings? I'm gonna let you out. Hi, duckies. How are ya? It's a nice sunny day. Looks like some of the older ones are starting to get their little feathers, which is really good. They're gonna be fully grown by the time the snow sets in. See, look at the feathers growing. Yes! Ducks are so cool. Just a little bit too early to give them that container of water because I don't want them to get wet and then get cold in the evening. But we're close. We're almost gonna get some feathers. Once they get a little bit reasonable amount of feathers, I'm gonna give them that water tub and they'll be able to dunk and swim and have fun in there and get themselves prepared for when they're released into the flock and have access to the big pond. I can see there's a huge ampelaya vegetable hanging right there. I'm sure my darling's gonna get it. And lots of tomatoes as well. But she's still over in the raspberry. I left her there to do a little bit of work while I go around and let all the animals out and continue filming my story. Oh, the ducks dropped an egg. I don't know if that was today though. This might have been yesterday and then I didn't see it. Thank you, ducks. It almost acts like a French drain with the hardware cloth there, which is kind of cool. I didn't expect it. What's the matter, geese? What are you squawking about? You guys okay? Tango, you want to go back in or what? Tango, are you coming back in? Okay. You're not in the mood today, eh? You too, Mango? You coming back in too with your sister there, bud? Mango. 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 Okay. You stay in with your sister then. Keep her company, okay? I got another watermelon for the pigs. Bobby. Hey, bud. Here, buddy. Oh no, your thing's full of water. That's no good. Your watermelon will get all ruined. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm putting it in the bowl. Okay. You're crazy. I can see Billy wants hers too. Is that good? I'm coming, Billy. Oh, I gotta dump your water too. That's no good. That's from the rain. You okay, Mama? Here. I always feel good giving the pigs some fruits and veggies and stuff, and my wife picks them up, that watermelon, whenever it's on sale. That's like grown in Canada. When it's grown in Canada, it's a reasonable price. But if it's like imported from the US or some other place, that's when watermelons become $14 here in Canada. But they enjoy the fruits and the melons, and especially very juicy fruits, you know. And I don't know, it's fun to watch them. I like watching them. I know, you're waiting for me to throw the Kong, aren't you? Ready? Is that you, Frankie? How are you, buddy? You okay? Frankie! Turkeys are always trying to get my attention for something. They're hilarious creatures, these turkeys. I love having them. How you doing, turkey? Yeah, that good of a day, eh? Beautiful morning, eh, guys? Your snoods are looking awfully long there, boys. You're not mad at me, are you? Hey? You're not mad at me? You're okay, right, buddy? Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes. Frankie and Lucy are enjoying the sun. Maybe they somewhat know that winter's on its way. And pretty soon they won't be able to enjoy the grass or this beautiful weather. Looks like we caught another rat on the inside. Just a small one though. I don't know. Does he think this one has a rat on it? Yeah. Looks like the other rats tried to pull him underneath and eat him. Because the disgusting thing about rats is that they're cannibals. It's been a while now. We've been dealing with this rat issue. And still an ongoing problem. And another one here. Yep. They're just little small rats though. But you can just imagine if I'm catching one or two, how many more are there? I think my neighbor's cutting the hay today. He's way, way, way out there in our 20-acre field. I can't even see him, but he's in a tractor. I assume he's cutting the hay. Because why else would he be there? That's good though. The second cutting is not as big as the first, but at least they're able to get a second cutting. So that's bonus. It feeds all their horses, you know. What are you guys doing over there? You playing with Michael Jackson? I thought I heard something. Michael Jackson just came out alone. Where's all his girls? Hey, MJ? You alone out here, buddy? Are you guys waiting for me? I don't have any food, if that's what you're thinking. Right, Olive? I don't have any food. All the chickens think that I have some kind of food. They all followed me over here, even Big Red. And they're all wondering, what's this guy doing over here preparing all this firewood? It's so comical, these guys. They really think I got some goodies. Hey, Red? I don't have any goodies, buddy. Look at Dexter. He's hunting something under the duck house. We have to be very, very quiet because he's in beast mode. Oh, Chunk is over there as well. He's hiding. I didn't see him at first. Maybe he's working as a tag team with Dexter underneath that mess there. Olive, get your Kong. Not that white thing. That's some kind of mushroom. That's a tall fence. Are you sure you can make that fence? Oh, yeah, you can. Well, my darling's already getting a head start, and I can see that she harvested her one big patola. This is like, it's kind of like a loofah. You know what I mean? Some kind of a squash. But she didn't really get a lot of them this year because, I mean, I don't even know why. This is the patola area, and a lot of the plants didn't do very well. And I don't see any other fruits. I mean, there's a little fruit right up there that you can take a look. That might turn into something, a little small one, but she's not going to get as big of a one that she just harvested. This side is the upo, and there are a few upos still to come. As you can see, there's a big one there. There's another big one right there. There's a couple more right there. So there's still plenty of nice weather for her to be able to harvest a few more. Looks like she's trimming the leaves of the chayote, you know, the little small round squash. She hasn't gotten any flowers as yet. Still remains to be seen if she'll be able to get any chayote. I mean, will that turn into a flower? I don't know. This is the second year that she's relatively successful in germinating and letting it grow. But she's pruning off some of the leaves right now in the hopes that it'll help send some energy towards growing some fruit. Here, I got all the tall ones for you.
Yeah.
There's still a lot to get. I can get a couple there. There's this big Asian one right here. And there's one of them that exploded down here. Look at it.
Here.
Look how it exploded, right? It used to look tight, but it got too old, and now it's got all the seeds for next year. Here, darling, this one's massive. Massive. Check it out.
Yeah. Oh,
It was hiding up there.
yeah.
Here we go again with the sea towel beans. How about this one, babe? Look.
Yeah.
Ang haba nito.
Yeah.
Here, this one's good too. Look at it. So long. There's no more green ones though, eh?
Yeah.
It's just all the burgundy kind left.
Yeah, because the green one give veggies first, right?
The green one gave it, yeah. Okay, I think my darling just found the world record for longest sea towel bean. It starts from there and goes all the way up to there. That's
Yeah.
probably about 2 feet in length.
Yeah, it's too long.
That's definitely a world record.
Yeah.
Don't touch that hairy caterpillar there.
Where is it?
It's right there. See that yellow hairy
Oh, yeah,
caterpillar?
I saw
Don't
it.
touch it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hairy caterpillars are sketchy and they make you itchy. You know, there's some people in past videos asking what's my wife's name, because it's always me referring to her as my wife or my darling. Now, we've been married over 30 years now, okay? And I haven't called her by her name like, I don't know, it's it's probably been over 30 years because back when we were dating, you know, you just start calling these cute little pet names and that's just the way it is. So I refer to her as my darling. It's just such a habit with me, but her name is Remy, like Remy Martin cognac, you know? But some people are asking, it is in the description of our channel page. It says in there, Chad and Remy Smith, because that's who we are. But anyways, in case anybody's wondering, Remy is her name. So here's the first part of the harvest today. Oh boy. Let's check out the catnip here. Oh no, that's a weed. Oh, we don't want weeds. Catnip, catnip. I guess this is the catnip. I don't really know what to do. I guess I should pull some of it and give it to the cats. Some of it looks like it's doing really well, like this stuff. But this stuff over here, it kind of died off already. So should I have pulled that out and given it to the cats already? Cabbage is still trying to get bigger. It's not really big though. It's really small when you think about it. It's about the size of a baseball. And some of it is getting eaten, you know, so it is what it is. I find so far it's very difficult to grow, but soon she's going to get another zucchini. You see that? It's looking good. Maybe this dill cucumber's ready. What about the Brussels sprouts? Does anybody know anything about Brussels sprouts? I guess each one of these individual things here is the sprout. Let me zoom in on it. So those sprouts need to get bigger, I guess, right? And then it's just like a whole stalk. So we have 3 plants and we're still crossing our fingers that we'll be able to get something. A lot of people wonder how long our growing season is up here in Ontario, Canada. And it's quite long, to be honest. We're zone 5B in our area, and we can usually start planting stuff the 3rd week of May. So for argument's sake, you can say at least June, July, August, and September, because it's still nice warm weather all through September. There's just a little bit cooler nights, but the days are fine. So that's 4 full months. And then you still have some of October that people are harvesting corn and pumpkins and whatnot, other gourds. So let's say half of October and then half of May. So we're talking 5 months, full months of a growing season. That gives us like a lot of time to get things started, get things growing, and get things harvested. So I don't know, that gives a little bit of an insight for anybody who was wondering, I guess. Fuzzy, is that you crying, buddy? What are you doing? Come over here. Fuzzy! Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Look at him. As he's walking, he's checking left, right. I don't know where all the other cats are, but whenever Fuzzy's crying, I know he wants to come over. Fuzzy! You're good to Fuzzy, right, Olive? Hi, Fuzzy. How are you, big guy? You okay? Are you still getting some okra, darling, or what?
Yeah.
You're just trimming the leaves.
I'm trimming the leaves also.
I don't see any okra though, but you can see the little tiny ones are growing. So you didn't harvest any today, but maybe another, 2 weeks you might get some more? How's the broccoli? Fresh? I just took that broccoli off of this. I was going to give it to the rabbits, and then there was one little baby piece on it, so nothing better than fresh broccoli out of the garden. So what, you still have some more?
Yeah, you see some big
What's in
one.
your hand?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
My darling's got some more kale. Look at all this beautiful kale. Actually, it looks really nice. Now, she already harvested all this kale, believe it or not, but all she did was cut it, and then it starts to grow again. If you pull the whole thing out, then you're done. But she's got that little trick. You can see where she's cut it right there, and then this all grows fresh. Look at all this. I'm not a kale lover myself, but my darling really loves it, so she likes to grow it, and it's relatively easy to grow. All in all, I'd say that the garden is still looking okay. It's still producing, which is incredible. and we still have a bunch more harvesting to do in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that, whoever's interested in all the gardening stuff. So today's harvest is lots of good stuff. Holy shnikes. Hey Rabbit, where's everybody else? Gonna just pop in and check the pumpkins and show you guys the status as of today. Some of them are getting bigger. I think this variety is full size already. You can see the rodents nibbling on it. But I wonder how you know if it's ready. That one there is like really orangey. Some of them are like a dull orange. Those guys there are pretty big too. I think those are Howdens. And I do see some insects there. So I should probably get my little vacuum out and do another round with the shop vac. Somebody mentioned that we have this powdery mildew on all of the foliage, and I don't really know what to do about that. It's probably a little late in the season to do anything about it. It's already, mid-September. I'll just have to study a little bit about when exactly you know that they're ready to harvest. But there's a whole bunch of small ones. There's no really massive ones, but some of the ones that are a little bit big, maybe it's still early and they have time to get bigger. But also, look at that. That's where all the ducks squashed all the foliage. The foliage doesn't look good. It really squished everything back. But I'm not seeing any insects over here. No squash bugs that I can see. So there's a couple over there. I'll get the vacuum going. Yeah, that way I can stay on top of it and stuff. Of course, if anybody has any tips, like when you're supposed to harvest pumpkins, it's always easier if you guys tell me rather than me sitting there for a half an hour looking it up in Google. I can do that too, though, if nobody knows. Okay, this Milwaukee vacuum is proving to be a good investment. I'm gonna go feed these to the chickens, but my back is sore from bending over because, I don't have like a long handle and I'm so desperate to keep my pumpkins alive. I got a lot of them. There's no way that I can eliminate it all with a vacuum, but at least I got some. Hey, buddy. How are ya? Chunk! Where are you, Chunk? Chunky? Maggie! There's Chunk. Hey, buddy. You ready to go in now? Maggie! Fuzzy! Fuzzy! Maggie! Fuzzy! I'm trying to get Maggie. Hey, Maggie. I just used Fozzie as a trick again. Come on, chickens. Got some good stuff for you. Here, chickens. Well, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Another fun one with the animals. And got a little bit of firewood done. We got some new rat traps set up. Of course, we always have new episodes every Monday and Thursday mornings. But stay tuned for the next one. And you guys take care, okay?